Come here. That's not it. Ouch. I feel like you always got to be out in somebody's room. Always your room, partner. Ha! Look at all of y'all up in here. I knew if I got away from the camera for a second and came back, it would be full of people. Huh? K Dot, what's up? Jeffrey Lane, what's up? Come on, your kid, what's up? I'm good. I'm good. I ain't on my phone like 24/7. If you message me and I don't answer right away, or you know what I'm saying, I don't know. I ain't no big, but everybody showed up. Everybody showed up. Y'all showed up like a motherfucker. Okay, all right, y'all. Okay, let me get my sparkling water ready. Hey, Mr. Lane. Well, here I am. I'm live. There you go. Okay. All right. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. DLB up in here. What's good, fam? What's good, fam? All right, let's get to it. Shit. Might as well tear the Band-Aid off and get this over with. Black Panther 2 premiere. Thoughts? Okay, I guess I should start off, huh? Here's my prevailing thought. With the Black Panther 2 premiere. Gotta say it slow. Okay. All right. My thoughts initially about that movie have not changed, but how is it a movie can be both the greatest thing somebody's ever seen and the worst thing somebody else has ever seen. Okay. My mind automatically goes, which one of those statements is factual? Because I don't have any intent on seeing it no time soon. I mean, it'll be way, way, way long, far be down the line before I even condescend to look at that shit. So, if y'all asking me questions about Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, I can't do it. Based on what I've seen from people who have seen the movie and have reviewed the movie, their reactions are north and south. So I can only come to two conclusions. A, somebody's lying, or B, somebody's telling the truth. I'm more inclined to believe that the people who say this movie is fantastic, I even heard one person, or they had one critic was like, it's better than the first one. And I'm like, highly doubt that. What up, Black Cloud? What's happening? They basically condition people to not care about a hero's own movie. I asked my niece yesterday and she loved Black Panther, but now she wants the female Black Panther. So in my opinion, we are never getting a new Black Panther. That's over. Well, here's the thing. You're not going to get a Black Panther right now. What needs to continue to happen, and this is my opinion, a bunch of people could probably be like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, but my opinion is nothing we do should change. Period. I mean, do you really think, and this is what I say about anti-recasters, do you think anti-recasters really have the strength or patience to continue haranguing and harassing us 4-5 weeks after this movie's over? Okay, we have already been likened to a cult-like Snyderverse type movement. I take that as a compliment personally because we got the Snyder cut of Justice League. So F what everybody else is saying. Hey, Grand Madam, you very special lady. You have nothing but love and respect. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, ma? Facts, yeah, just like my man said, we in it for the long haul. It don't matter what they do. In 2017, Warner Brothers put out that bullshit version of Justice League, and it tanked badly. And people started demanding the Snyder Cut when they found out about it. We already know Ryan Coogler already had a version of this movie he planned to do before Chadwick Boseman died. Okay, if you already had a version waiting to go, the only thing that needed to be done was, of course, what we've been bitching about, the recast. And that never happened. And in a minute, they came up with a solution. But there's been so much back and forth and double talk and bars getting raised constantly that it's to a point now where I don't believe anything that comes out of the Marvel Studios Disney camp unless that stuff can be verified right there on the spot. What's been and I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but somebody at Marvel will say something. Most of the time it's stupid or contradictory. And nobody refutes it. Excluding us, of course. Nobody else, nobody says did what Nate Moore said just make any sense? You know what I'm saying? Does Nate Moore realize that he was asked a direct question that he danced around? That clause that it should really say something that E-Man was invited to the premiere, but some of the most prominent anti-recasters weren't. Yeah, I saw that. And Mr. Man didn't look too happy with the production, but folks like myself and others, all I got to say about that is get ready for some more poker-faced critics, okay? Because a bunch of people finna walk out of that movie with WTF looks on their face. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an I told you so person, but I feel like at some point somebody's going to ask me, D Real, did you know that such and such and such and such? And I'm gonna sound like an arrogant ass when I say, yes, I knew that. And I have video footage to prove that I knew that. And I don't know if y'all been noticing, but I'll post some old stuff. And a lot of this stuff that's coming to fruition, a lot of this stuff that's happening, a lot of this stuff that's being said, a lot of this stuff that's not being said, I done already did a video on it. Did a video on it last year. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no difficult stuff to figure out. And that's why I'm like, I don't understand how Marvel can continue to stand on the square that they standing on. We honoring it. We honoring it. Muggs is coming out of the theater confused. Muggs is coming out of the theater delighted. Muggs is coming out of the theater sad. You know what? Said all of this already. Theo done said it in a video already. I done said it in a video already. Back of the Bus done said it in a video already. This shit's not going to be cathartic for everyone. Period. I mean, because I think it's weird that people there is the vast majority of people go with what a large company says, not because it makes sense, not because it's logical, but because they're a large company. I said a white man out in front and he says iconic and he says transcends and everybody goes, ooh. I talked to some folks online last night and they was like, on God, I promise you. They hit me like, D Real, T'Challa ain't in the movie. I told you that last year. That is the biggest news about this movie, at least for somebody like me. T'Challa ain't in the movie. I told you T'Challa ain't in the movie. Every time I open my mouth, I'm talking about T'Challa not being in that movie. I say it so much that when I come in a room and people say, and somebody accidentally say Black Panther, and I'm in the room, it be people in the room like, she done got this fool started. You know, that because they already know. You know what you're getting from me flat out. My shit ain't changed in a whole year. So if you open your mouth and say Black Panther, you know what's coming out of my mouth. We was on the radio the other day, and I got Jasmine to talk about the Wakanda ball. Jasmine made sure she didn't talk about nothing but the Wakanda ball. She didn't mention nothing about the movie. She didn't mention nothing about what I've been talking about every week. She was just like, it's a ball. It's on the 19th. People come, dress nice, blah, blah, blah. You know, and it's going to be a few people there. When I find out who the keynote speaker is at the Wakanda ball here, I will let y'all know, because if the keynote speaker is somebody that I do want to talk to, I'm going to pull out my purple suit. Tell you right now, I'm going to pull out matter of fact, I'm gonna pull out my purple suit and my purple gators, my 9 later gators. I don't know if I want to rock that one or if I want to rock this one. Either way, though, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come up in that mug looking like a black Kazuya from Tekken. Already. But yeah, if the keynote speaker is somebody that I feel like we need to get maybe a live with, or a little sit down, something like that, I most def do that. Y'all man got y'all. What's going on? Nico Bean with the steam. What's up, baby? Ryan mentioned that other script with Chad as a slap in recast T'Challa's face. I don't know, Eagle. That's how I took it. That may not have been how he meant it, but it's like, you had a plot and all you had to do was recast and we would have had a banger. Some people, I believe the reference was made to me a couple of weeks ago. Some people believe in fighting in a burning barn. When you think about it, Marvel has more to gain, especially in terms of money, by bringing T'Challa back than keeping him dead. If done right, the hype would be through the roof. Claw, why don't people think like us? Why don't people think like us? I don't get how people can't figure out you made the billion because you had a T'Challa in that bitch. That's the only reason. Well, I ain't gonna say that's the only reason, but that is the prevailing reason why that movie made $1 billion, because nobody had ever seen a black king on screen. Nobody had ever seen Afrofuturism on screen. And so they was like, this is amazing. I don't know why it's amazing, but it's amazing. It's amazing because you ain't never seen black people moving and having their being like that. And how much more money could somebody else make if they decided to ride on the same coattails of that concept? Well, nobody do it. They scared. How exposing was it that some reviewers actually used the word cathartic in their reviews? Saw that. Totally saw that. I wonder why they use that word too. The movie is stirring up deep emotion, tears, and then experience revenge. That's a dangerous combination of feelings these days. I agree 100%, Grand Madam. I agree 100%. They are stirring up emotions that they shouldn't be. I agree. I'm staying off Twitter for a bit. Things are getting heated on that site, and that's putting it lightly. Yes, ma'am, Grand Madam. I don't be playing. I get clean like the Board of Health, baby. I get clean. Okay? Yeah, see, Kimo, your kid knows it. I get cleaner than the Board of Health already. Call him blue cheese sauce. He be dressing. Dubs in the building already. See, I didn't know that was you, JP. Look, I learned something today too. Boom. I didn't know that. Mind blown. All right. Thank you for letting me know that. Now I will move a little more respectfully around Black Clout too. Yes. Hey, Mr. Lewis Berry. You're usually first, bro. Hi. A lot of people beat you today, my dude. Mr. Ray Smith in the building. What's going down? Glad you could make it. Yeah. Our knowledge trumps their ignorance. Could have kept him in a coma. Anyone actually seen it? I'm down for spoilers. No, that would not be me, Eon. You gonna have to. Maybe I'll talk to my man who. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm not gonna say anything. How about that? But I assure you, my money will not be spent. My money will not be spent. And I ain't going to nobody's premiere, and I ain't going to no matinee. My money will not be spent. I'll leave it at that. It was creepy how all the reviews were identical, almost to a word. No, that's not creepy, kid. That's marketing. And don't you ever think for 1 second that reviewers are not part of marketing. Actors get paid to act. Critics get paid to criticize. Don't you ever think that you are 100% getting a reviewer's opinion when they review stuff. Why do you think they get invited to red carpet premieres and purple carpet premieres and yellow carpet premieres and white carpet premieres and whatever damn color you want the carpet to be when you premiere your movie? Oh, that guy said a review we like. Send him a ticket. That guy didn't. F him. Why would that be any different for a film critic? Think about it. You know, a review on a movie is BS when they use smart words. I guess you know a review is BS when everybody's saying the same shit in the review. Okay? Especially when you got a whole nother faction of people that are saying 180 degrees different from what the other group is saying. Some people might chalk that up to opinion, but drastically different opinions, polar opposite opinions. Marcus and Josh in the building, back in the bus, throwing up dubs for my dudes. I didn't mean that like you think I meant it. Coogler not only shut the door on T'Challa, he burnt the house down with that mid-credit scene. Huh. Okay. Well, my thing is this. Justice League was supposed to be, and that's all I'm saying about that. Justice League was supposed to be a one and done. Justice League was supposed to be a one and done. We got a 4-hour cut from the original director. You telling me if they, because here's what's going to happen. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever is going to turn into a running joke. You heard it here first. It's going to turn into a running joke because I think somebody said it in the comments over here. It's a throwaway movie. Y'all had an opportunity to make an impact with this joint, and you decided, man, F it. We ain't even going to try hard. Theo, Ray did, what's up? What's up, back of the bus? What's up, back of the bus? What's up, back of the bus? See, he said D-Real. Finally. Okay. Yeah. Because I be wanting to get on y'all when y'all call me B-Real. That be like me calling them back of. It's in the name. What y'all want me to do? With. What kind of, what form of speech is the word with? That means it's going to be followed by what? A noun. Sometimes a proper noun. Or a pronoun. But in this case, a proper noun. Anyway. He said it's already a running joke. And I feel you. And I feel your energy, Mr. Smith. But what I'm saying is it's not going to deliver. It's lacking in a key area. Okay. And that key area is a viable protagonist who can carry the story. That ain't Shuri. That ain't Nakia. That ain't Ramunda. That ain't M'Baku. And it damn show ain't Martin Freeman's character. So you have no lead. You still trying to figure out who you, to me, it looks like you still trying to figure out who you want your antagonist to be. Because contrary to what's going on in the trailers, there's another protagonist. And it ain't just Namor. I mean, if I had to hazard a guess, and I'm shooting in the dark, Atuma's in the movie. Marvel invited the guy who started the movement, opposed to their decision to the premiere, but not any of their top bootlickers. Huh. You getting a Dollar Tree swap meet Black Panther. Yeah. Well, here's my thing about it, y'all. So Black Panther 2 has 3 protagonists. It doesn't appear to have any protagonist, Ashura, and that's the problem. And then the person you trying to put the focus on is not a viable protagonist. You know what I'm saying? So where are you left? And I don't get how people don't get it. It's like, fuck you doing? You taking what makes that movie more engaging, because I'm sure it's engaging to some people as is, but you taking what will make it more engaging, which will make more people flock to see it, which will drum up more interest in it. You took out that spark. And now it's like you over here with a lighter. Let's go with Nakia. Let's go with M'Baku. Oh shit, Shuri's got to be the one. Sparks, but no flame. Can't make a fire without a flame. So yeah, okay. Good luck with that, Marvel Studios. Graham Adams said, looking at pictures of the premiere, Lupita has her arm tucked into Nox's arm. The cast looks literally bunched together as if they are filling in an empty space. I saw that picture, Graham Adam. I saw that picture, and Winston Duke is in the back, far in the back. They look like they just grabbed him and said, hey, come here. Come take a picture, everybody, real quick. Y'all ready? And everybody took a picture like that. So I'm like, y'all ain't excited for people to see y'all movie? Y'all ain't happy at y'all premiere? My Panther sense is tingling. This movie isn't going to age well at all, especially in comparison. No, it ain't going to age well at all, JP. It's like Halloween 1, the original series. Halloween 1, okay, we got you. Halloween 2, okay, that's even better. And then Halloween 3. While interesting and a fascinating concept, it has nothing to do with the previous shit. So why did you put it here? That's what's going on. And that's what's going to happen. Eon, you seen it. Me personally, I don't care if you spoil it. You can spoil it because I have no intentions on seeing it. I don't know about nobody else here, but Eon, you got my permission to tell whatever the hell you want to tell about that movie because like I said, I ain't going. If somebody's going and he drops something and y'all see it, you have already been told. Okay. Yeah. What kid said? Dump it. Spill. Go ahead. I don't care. You put the synopsis of the movie right there in the chat. Go for it, bro. It's already out anyway. Somewhere. I'm pretty sure somebody gonna drop it before the 11th. Of that much, I am certain. Now, somebody mentioned Lupita. Why is Lupita almost dressed like a bride? It's white. Remember, people just put on white and go to these things. Watch my video. I was telling y'all about this. We just rocking white. Girl, we put on your white. White, 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 white. Isn't there a white, no pun intended, tradition that says you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day? I don't really pay no attention to it either, but at the same time, it's like you're a celebrity. You're supposed to follow the rules, otherwise you'll get canceled. And speaking of canceled, we're gonna talk about that guy too in a minute, but that ain't gonna be as long as this one. I promise you, because it ain't a whole lot of analyzing I need to do about him. By writing Chadwick's death into the plot, they tied this to a very specific moment in time. And let's be real, will people still be mourning the man when watching this movie 10 years from now? Sure, you got it in for him, don't you? You really, really got it in for him, bro. Take man, I can't let nobody rent space in my head like that, man. I just can't. I say what needs to be said. I say it to your face. I'm done. After that, I'm gonna go live my life. I'm not. Uh-uh. Last person rented space in my head like that took a severe beating. So whatever you got to do to get past it, I ain't telling you jump on nobody, but whatever you got to do to get past that, my brother. Ain't he though, Theo? I'm like super duper petty. He done fired like 5 slingshots just in the body of this boy. He ooh. You you think they was Aemond and Lucerys? House of the Dragon reference. Yeah, he way worse than you. Way worse. Let that man live his life. Good Lord. I'm pretty sure he's busted up right now. Didn't you see his face? He is feeling some kind of way. I don't want him to get mad, pick up a gun, start shooting folks. So it's a joke. It's a joke. Breathe. Real shit. Stop that shit. Anyway, boycott Black Panther 2 and all MCU theatrical releases. You, Eagle, are bending the corner that I'm standing on already. Why? Oh, why would I boycott one movie, but then continue to give my money to the same company that made the movie I was boycotting, but go watch other movies they made? Where they do that at? If I was mad at Warner Brothers. That means Warner Brothers and anything they made. If I had beef with Warner Brothers, I'm done with Warner Brothers. Okay, now for me, excuse me, a lot of times it's stuff y'all want reviewed, and I got to keep my subs. So sometimes I am often forced to review, speak on, and talk about things that I don't necessarily like, but I know y'all like it. So I have to speak on it. Now, if it's just a line in the sand and we talk about my principles, like with Black Panther, then I'm sorry, then don't rock with me no more if I ain't giving you what you need. But I'm telling you right now, you ain't gonna see no review from me, at least not in 2022, regarding Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Not from me, period. Oh, hello, Mrs. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. How you doing? I ain't see you creep off in here, but respect to you too, Miss Lady. Yep, we do got Mrs. Butler in the building, or Ms. or Mrs. Whatever you prefer. This is why I am not watching this paid funeral. They can keep their trash movie. And in that, sir, we are in 150% total freaking agreement. Have have y'all had enough? That was that was 37 minutes. Have y'all had enough? And I know a question I was gonna ask. Everybody worried about what the hell Lupita think. Everybody worried about what the hell Angela think. How come ain't nobody went and interviewed Simone? How come ain't nobody went and talked to Simone? Will Simone not talk to anybody? Or is it just did nobody deem to speak to her? I'd really love to speak to Simone and find out how she feels about everything. Simone Bozeman attended the premiere wearing white. Simone clearly does not care about Labor Day traditions either. And Simone might possibly be rocking it because she's wearing white for the reason you're supposed to be wearing white. But in that case, it's still off because that ain't no damn funeral. It's the movie premiere. Stop trying to make it into some stuff that it's not. Gee, she didn't take a picture with the cast and crew, Theo. Wait. Wasn't Lupita and Chad good friends? Wasn't they close? Wasn't they very, 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 very close? Like I told y'all, I done said it umpteen billion times. I say it one more again. Actors get paid to act. To act like they believe some shit. To act like they don't believe some shit. To act like something is good when it ain't. To act like something is terrible when it's good. They're actors. It's what they make millions of dollars for. Because they good at pretending to be something that they ain't. I don't know when people gonna start soaking that in, man. And ever since that Roland Martin shit, I do not look at celebrities the same anymore. I don't look at them the same anymore. I always knew that actors were super, or a lot of actors are super narcissistic. I didn't see that till we start fooling around with Roland Martin over there on Twitter. And I'm like, listen to this mother spouting this BS. Like he Chadwick Boseman's uncle or somebody. Everybody wants to make their relationship with someone prominent or iconic sound like more than what it really is. Roland Martin made his relationship with Chadwick Boseman sound like it's more than it really is. I had a relationship, I use the word loosely, with Vanity, aka Denise Matthews. You want me to tell you how many times I met Denise Matthews? 3 separate occasions. I sat in the presence of Denise Matthews, aka Vanity, spoke to her, me saying words to her, her saying words to me. We talked, we conversated, we went back and forth, we laughed. I said in my mind, cocaine's a hell of a drug, and let's leave it at that because I don't want to speak ill of the dead. But at the same time, just because I sat in a car with Denise Matthews for a couple hours, just because I sat on a stage with Denise Matthews for a couple hours, just because I sat in a hotel lobby with Denise Matthews for a couple hours does not mean we're good, deep, intimate friends. I consider her a friend because the way we engaged each other, I would say we were friendly. There you go. Not necessarily friends. Cool. I buy her something to eat if she needed something to eat. I give her a ride. She needed a ride, which I did. You know what I'm saying? But that don't make her my best buddy or we had deep moments and we were in. It wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I think celebrities take those little cursory meetings like that, those little engagements where they sit down and they talk to each other and blow it out of proportion. I've met Sarah Palin. I've talked to Sarah Palin. I've had conversation with Sarah Palin. Don't mean she's my friend. Just mean I spoke to her. And we talked to, and we said more than hi and bye. Ain't no big deal. I mean, people, yeah. Forget celebrities. Celebrities are human beings that put their shoes on 1 foot at a time. They just know how to pretend better than we do. They got masters and bachelors in pretending. Oh, y'all going off about that Rolling. Good for her not being seen with the cast. I agree, sure. Rolling is a joke, a big, round, fat joke. And irrelevant. But my point being, celebrities are narcissistic to the point where they will take a tiny ass and get you texted him and blow that up into, oh, he shared deep confidences and secrets with me. Big difference. She wasn't in the group pic with the cast and crew. They were all there. Where is that pic at? She ain't feeling them. I agree, y'all. She's not. I wouldn't be feeling them either. Telling all of these fake ass stories about my husband. Well, not my husband, but her husband. Telling all these fake ass stories about her husband, how they were so close and how they so deep. You found out about him dying from somebody else. How deep and close was y'all? You know, my office mate who I work with, who I told y'all about, I found out that she died from her husband. Okay. So I feel like maybe that relationship between me and her was a little closer than somebody who's pretending that their relationship was closer than it really is. I guess I can exit the Black Panther franchise now. That is indeed one way of looking at it, sure. At Kamoyo, I owe Roland. Yeah, Theo has told me on more than one occasion when him and Roland Martin meet up, it is on site. So yeah, if you rolling with Theo that day, please have bail money. The cast were very indifferent to her. Gee, I wonder why that. You know what? I was always told when women react a certain way to other women, it either got something to do with a man or it got something to do with the way that woman looked. Am I wrong, Grand Madam? Tell or enlighten me, educate me, tell me if they ain't tripping on Simone because he was my man and not your man. You wanted him to be your man, but he wasn't your man. I don't know if it go all deep like that, but I got that same vibe, that same energy. Like Muv's looking at her like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I ain't gonna say what I'm thinking, because if I say what I'm thinking, well, kid, if Ashura is going to go to the beginning, then he should start with Fantastic Four number 52. Might as well get the whole story. They are full of themselves, Grandma. Yes, that is true. They are full of themselves, but I think they was also jealous of her too, because they didn't have the kind of relationship with Chadwick that she had with him. And they like, you know, y'all know how y'all get when y'all cut y'all eyes at somebody. Suck on your teeth. Girl, I ain't studying here. Girl, forget him. And they with her little old white dress on. You know, you know a black woman hating if she put little on the front of whatever y'all talking about. You know what I mean? I don't care. Go on, watch your little football game. I don't care. Go on. Go play. Go to your little basketball court. You know, everything. Why I got to be little, ladies? Why I got to be little? And where the lie at? Oh, you talk about that bail money, Alicia. Say, send it to me. I'm the one gonna have to get that fool out. I got you, girl. She's still wearing her wedding ring, and you are right on point. I'd have been in a room with a bunch of women that was hating more than once, and I done seen that energy. I done seen that energy live in living color. I am on the priest run. Old school comics are from the different era with writing and art. Yeah, they actually drew that stuff with their hands, and it wasn't some digital shit. I saw a Country Wayne video yesterday and today that pretty much says how this finna go. Not Country Wayne. Not Country Wayne. I might have to check him out. The guys didn't have the relationship with him that Derek did. They hating too. I think, man, just from what I've seen, and this is just me speculating, man, Chadwick Boseman was such a talented human being. Chadwick Boseman was such a intelligent human being. Chadwick Boseman was such a charismatic human being, and his star wasn't on the rise. It was already in the firmament, shining. You know what I'm saying? And those kind of people attract lesser people. But the whole idea behind it, when you are attracted to someone like that, you're supposed to learn from them. You're supposed to learn and grow and become more. You know what I'm saying? How's that saying go? You know, is a teacher's greatest joy to see their student surpass them? That means you're doing something right as a teacher. If your students surpass your teachings. That means you engaged them enough in the art form to the point where they was like, let me go and get this food for myself. I don't need teacher anymore. If I was part of the Bozeman family, I would call out Marvel and Disney. I wouldn't take any of their 2 years too late awards because a movie is coming out. Yeah. No argument there, Assura. Same way they hid that Ryan Coogler stuff with the bank shit for 2 months and then brought it out during the shareholders meeting. Oh, let's draw the attention in here. Let's get everybody. It is indeed chess, not checkers. It's like this with me now. I don't care about Black Panther at all anymore. They took my joy and people allowed it to happen. Jeffrey, I'm surprised at you, young man. You, huh, I'll just say it like this: can't nobody take nothing away from you that you don't allow to be taken or freely give. Because I don't know about you, I'm still swinging. I will still be doing this next month, the month after that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nah. This is recommended reading. This is action figuring. You know what I'm saying? For me, this is a movie. This is all that. This is a segment as far as I'm concerned. Recast the Child is a damn segment on the Be Real with D Real page. Okay, you'll get at least one from me a week. At least that's at the very least. Okay, just because this movie gonna go out of sight, don't mean us want. As long as there is an MCU, for me, there will be a recast T'Challa movement. That ain't done by no stretch of the imagination. D Steezo, better late than never, my G. What's good? What's good? It's not anyone's fault. We didn't have any power in the decisions at Marvel, but it's just messed up, and I'm not giving them my money. You could do that too, Jeffrey. But at the same time, let me tell you, the best example I can harken you back to is the Snyderverse, man. There wasn't no Snyderverse before people started bitching about it. There wasn't no Snyderverse before people started hounding Warner Brothers about we need to see that Snyderverse. And there was no movie out at that time when they were hounding Warner Brothers about bring us the Snyderverse. So don't let the movie be the reason you be done. If you done because you done, not because we done fighting. I hear James Gunn is going to be the new Kevin Feige of DC now. Yes, Ashura, and that's why I say every dog has his day and a good one has two. Everybody talking all this stuff about DCEU movies. You better watch the smoke because they getting ready to do a 180. Okay, if Black Adam was any indication, you know what I'm saying, and James Gunn didn't have nothing to do with that. Let him get his hands on that. And see what he could do with that, because everybody know James Gunn is the James Cameron of superhero movies. Everything he touched blow up QA. So that's Marvel's loss. You know what I'm saying? Do they still got the Russos on deck? You know what I'm saying? Let DC get the Russos over there, and it'll be a rizz-up. Well, yeah, I could have told you that, Theo. Anybody who talks shit on social media, like that man talks shit on social media, he must have a whole lot of bodyguards. He must have a whole lot of guns, or he must be like Batman. He must have mastered 127 martial arts, because you don't talk smack. If you know you in the right, you don't talk smack. And when people talk smack to me, like he was talking smack, bruh, I just wanted to type, pull up then. You talking like you get ready to bust a grape in a food fight. Pull up then. Mugs get quiet then, or they rap, oh, violence is the only thing you understand. Yeah, and shit talking is the only thing you understand. So if you a man with yours, we ain't got to talk about nothing. Let's just square up. I give you a fair one. Whatever happens, happens. And then from that point forward, you will know not to let your mouth write checks that your ass can't cash. Plain and simple. Man, I want to just like real loud. I just want to say F him with all of the energy in me. But I know somebody edit this joint and be like, see what this crazy guy said about Roland Martin. Nah, man, he ain't about to. I stopped letting people rent space in my head about 16, 17 years ago. Okay. I am built for social media. Trolls ain't got no answer for me. You know what I'm saying? They do not, man. Because I subscribe to that Bruce Lee style of conflict. When my opponent contracts, I expand. When my opponent expands, I contract. You're not ready for that. Nobody trolling is ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you got to come at them folks. You know what I'm saying? Because they waiting for you to. I'm going to contract and ignore that. If you need to speak on it, that's different. Especially, I ain't going to be arguing with no trolls that don't even have a platform. Why are you going to argue with mugs who's just. And then you go and look at them. It's like 0 subscribers, 1 subscriber. That's either a page you just made up to come troll me, or you are the most unpopular mug on Facebook. I mean, YouTube. You ain't got no subscribers, but you in here just popping off. You popping off. I get it. Some people have YouTube pages, but they don't have nothing on it. But then shut up. Stop talking smack. I can talk all I want. Nobody's gonna come for me. Not a very manly thing to do. Very, very spineless thing to do. You know what I'm saying? You want to say something to me? Pull up. I'm about that life. Pull up. You want to talk? We can talk. You know what I'm saying? You got issues. You feel like you want to lay hands on me? Don't know how that's going to turn out for you. That's all I can say. Jiu-jitsu is a wonderful thing. I'll leave it at that. Your wife wants a hoodie similar to mine. Well, I don't often do this, but for Miss Alicia, I will. Miss Alicia, go ahead and go to a site called Melaninful. It's spelled just like it sounds. FUL, like meaningful, but melaninful.com. I got a lot of nice stuff over there. Yes, Theo. That's what I want to say about Roland Martin at the top of my lungs, really, really loud, with a lot of energy and a lot of vigor. It would be cathartic. I wouldn't trust JG to write, direct a Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, GL film, etc. Then we will agree to disagree, sir. Because right now he got it popping over there in DC, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna pop some more if he's involved in any other projects that they got coming. So after She-Hulk disaster and most of these shows cost 150 mil, movies like 3 to 5 shows a year. People are saying Kevin is just a figurehead now. Jessica Gal got her way with him, made him look like a clown. Feige is a shell of himself. I can't add anything to that. I can't add anything to that. Disney losing every year on shows and movies. The MCU is coming to an end. I think Phase 5 will be the last straw. Okay. I don't want to linger too long on Kanye West because I got something else I want to move into, and we are an hour in. So let me just say this about Kanye West. Whether Kanye West got mental problems, okay, because I recognize mental issues when I see them. Whether or not Kanye West has mental problems is not the issue. He forgot who and what he was. And the powers that be reminded his ass harshly, very, very, very harshly. Okay? It's one thing for me to cancel you. It's another thing altogether for me to turn you from a billionaire to a millionaire. You know who I'm talking about, Theo? Kanye. Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? White Lives Matter and all that. But yeah, man. I ain't really got too much to say about it because I'm not gonna sit here and try to psychoanalyze and diagnose that man and figure out what exactly is wrong with him. But simply suffice to say, again, just because you can say something doesn't mean you should say something. Right? And that's you a DC hater, D Diesel, ain't you? You a you a DC hater, ain't you, D? You like characters in DC, but you don't like DC as a whole, is what it sounds like. That project's gonna fail, it's gonna fail, it's gonna fail. I tell you like I tell everybody else, D, in the fullness of time, we will see who's right and who's not. I mean, I already see. You got that Aquaman movie coming out with Yahya Abdul-Mateen. I know James Gunn ain't got nothing to do with that, but at the same time, it looked like it's gonna be a popping project. And don't you say nothing bad about Jeff Johns or Mark Waid. They are my heroes. That's like me talking about J. Michael Straczynski or Dan Slott. A lot of people love Dan Slott's dirty draws. So, you know, whether or not, you know, what we think about him personally, it's about what the masses think about him. You know what I mean? If the masses thought James Gunn didn't know what he was doing, then they wouldn't roll with his projects. But the vast majority of people are here for whatever James Gunn doing, no matter where it's at, Marvel or DC. Okay. Well, did you enjoy Black Adam, D Diesel? Here we go. I done opened up the can of worms, huh? Okay. Cause Muzz was all up in my grill about Black Adam, man. And I'm just like, bruh, it wasn't a terrible movie. It wasn't no blockbuster either. So don't go counting that chicken before it hatches. I'm just, you know, everybody wait for me to come back grinning and cheesing. And I'm just like, bruh, it was cool. Black Adam was cool. I enjoyed it. But for me, and this is just me. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but for me, Black Adam was a one-headed quitter. You know what I'm saying? It did what it had to do in the time it had to do it, and it don't need to be done no more. Point taken. Y'all did what y'all had to do. Y'all showed up, because here's my thing, and this is my only question for everybody talking about Black Adam this, Black Adam that, Black Adam, Black Adam, Black Adam. Theo, D. Steezel, Ashura, Ray Smith, and anybody else who's out there. If you had the resources and 15 years to make a movie, would your movie be better or worse than what we got in Black Adam? I'll wait. Better, Theo? Yeah, I would concur. Okay, what happened with then? If I had 15 years to work on a project, that would be the best superhero movie in the existence of superhero movies. 15 years? Bruh, that's how many years it took Black Adam to come to the screen from concept to finished product. 15 years. They started working on that project in 2007. But it took The Rock and them 15. That's what I'm talking about. For a movie that's the concept of it started in 2007 and we didn't see the finished product until 2022, that shit should have been magnanimous. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying, like, again. I ain't saying it was terrible. But for a movie that was 15 years in the making, that shit should have been off. I should have came out of the theater like this. Where the lie at? Tell me when I'm whistling Dixie. Tell me when I'm yanking somebody's butt muscles or whatever. Good God, what y'all talking about? Haven't seen Black Adam yet, but the last DCU film I really liked was Man of Steel first. Wonder Woman was good. Aquaman was decent, but Jason should have been Lobo. I've hated everything else. Do I really need the 15? Yeah, exactly. I dislike the MCU for different reasons. 15 years is 4 films and a series. Thank you, kid. But all we got was 1 2-hour movie in 15 years. Like, get the entire hell out of here. I'm not getting ready to go in like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all gave me after 15 years? Somebody did something monumentally wrong in that 15-year period. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's and that was where I was coming from with it. You give me 15 years, we winning Oscars, we winning Grammys, we winning Tonys, we winning Peabody Awards, we win whatever they got out there, Golden Globes, whatever they got out there, we getting them. If you give me 15 years to make a movie. How many rewrites could you do in 15 years? 1,000? 15 years, fam. And y'all gave me a 7. You know what I'm saying? 15 years should have been that should have rated a 12 out of 10 if I had 15 years to make it. Nah, Grand Madam. I was hearing about it throughout because my thought on it was Black Adam. Out of all the properties DC has that they could and should make a movie of, you talk about Black Adam? This was before the Green Lantern movie with Ryan Reynolds. They was talking about making Black Adam. You had time. Y'all had some stinkers and some winners in between that time period. You talk about making a Black Adam movie before Man of Steel came out. Man of Steel came out like what? 2013? Help me help you. Did DC hamstring Black Adam? I don't think intentionally, kid. not intentionally. Where's my Green Lantern Corps film? Besides Sinestro, that 2011 GL film was lame. From what I've heard, they are starting to work on that Green Lantern series, and it's going to focus around Jon Stewart now. Yay! So yeah, about time. I guess DC is like, yeah, we better get a black character who's actually a black character this time. Their first mistake was not introducing Black Adam in Shazam. Why wasn't the end credit scene Shazam? Oops, I'm telling stuff. Well, sorry. Why did we get the end credit scene we got instead of what we should have got? And is there going to be any mention of Black Adam in Shazam Fury of the Gods? I didn't see nothing that looked like it was pointing towards Black. So is there an inexorable path that's going to eventually Shazam and Black Adam collide, and we got to get all of that squared away? And when is that going to happen? Because I thought Black Adam was the natural nemesis of Shazam. Just a thought. I forgot I saw the Green Lantern. They actually have an animated feature called Green Lantern Beware My Power. That's they take Hal Jordan's origin story more or less and kind of make it Jon Stewart's. Jon Stewart has a great origin story. In fact, Jon Stewart's origin story involves Hal Jordan. Jon Stewart, on his first day as a Green Lantern, makes Hal Jordan look like a fool. And that's why Hal Jordan's like, oh, well, you smarter than me. You really deserve to be a Green Lantern. That's such a white response, isn't it? If you could outsmart me, you'll be fine for the Corps. So long, Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart, like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I heard about a GL film and a GL TV show by Greg Berlanti, who I can't stand. Okay, all right. Yeah. So then, don't even bother, D. Because I think Greg Berlanti and your boy is all over it, whom you also don't like. So Jeff Johns, I think he got something to do with it too. I think the problem with Black Adam is he doesn't have a built-in casual fan base. So what story do you tell if you're not a Black Adam fan? I would have chosen the Jeff Johns run with the JSA when he fought Cobra. Just adapted. Yes, D, I am aware that Greg Berlanti is responsible for all the CW, but Superman and Lois was not a terrible show, in my opinion. Stargirl was not a terrible show, in my opinion. I think, and Flash to a lesser degree, but Flash lost me after a couple seasons, and every season Flash was getting his butt beat by somebody, and I just got tired of that. And I'm just like, I can't watch it no more because all the seasons are the same. Flash gets beat up all season trying to learn how to do a certain thing or a certain number of things and can't do them, and got somebody got to come in and show him how to do it. And I'm just like, Jay Garrick is the only person I ever remember helping Flash do or learn anything, and Max Mercury to a lesser extent. Where are these? Never mind. It's over now. We don't have to. We don't have to hash it. What are the things you look for in a superhero film? Okay, that's easy. I have kind of a one-track mind. So my thing when I'd say like 80% of the movies I watch are action-based. So action first and foremost. Well, not first and foremost, but action is high up there. It's in the top 3. A sensible, plausible story. Doesn't have to be drawn out. It doesn't have to be Infinity War, Endgame, all loops and turns and all of that. But it does have to have a central theme, and it does have to make sense. It can make fantasy sense, and it can make real life sense, but it's got to appeal to my logic. Some people I want to see in the movie, and if it's action, you need to be able to move like you know how to move to do action. Like there was a Tekken movie, I think made in 2010. Terrible, terrible movie. They tried to focus it around Jin, and the guy who was playing Jin barely knew martial arts, or he wasn't very good at executing martial arts. Much in the same way, Lateef Crowder was also in that movie. I'm a martial arts head, so Lateef Crowder is his style is primarily capoeira, and he's a capoeira maestra. And Lateef Crowder, you pull his hair back and put a green and yellow sweatsuit on him, and he looked just like Eddie Gordo. He already knows how to move like Eddie Gordo. And y'all got rid of him like lickety split in that movie. I was done with that flick after that. The best martial artist in the whole movie, and y'all took him out in like 5 seconds flat. That kind of stuff. And then you got this boring fool who don't know how to fight and ain't even doing karate. You know what I'm saying? He's doing taekwondo. Dude, he's Japanese. He should be doing some kind of Japanese martial art. So that's the plausibility thing. So with a superhero movie, the one thing I would add to a superhero movie, please try to stick to canon. Writers always want to change superhero movies up, especially Marvel. They take the shit down a road it don't even need to go down all the time. Every time. I'm going to add characters who don't belong there. I'm going to take key elements out of the storyline. I'm going to put other elements in there that don't make no damn sense being in there. That messes up a superhero movie for me. If I know the origin story of Superman, and Superman comes to Earth 20 years after Krypton blows up, and he's a full-grown man, and he just hops out of the rocket like, oh, I was so cramped. Hi, how y'all doing? That might be a good story, but not canon. But these directors and writers don't read the comics, so they don't know what story is going to stick, so the studio becomes hesitant. Iron Man 1 stuck to the source. And that was it. After that, they decided, let's just go all the way off the reservation. We got a whole bunch of DJs who don't listen to music of any kind, but wondering why the professional dancers aren't dancing. That is an excellent way of putting it, Theo. They don't know what kind of music to play. Why don't you just go look on the back of, see, I'm dating myself. Look on the back of the tape case. Look on the back of the album cover. Find all the songs that's bangers and play those. Don't take one song from this album, then take another song that isn't even in that same genre and put that on that playlist. Ain't nobody gonna dance to that. You know what I'm saying? That's like having Started from the Bottom by Drake and 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 The Message by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five on the same mix, and you trying to get people to dance. D. Steezel said, "Man, if Dwayne McDuffie was still alive, he and Bruce Timm would have." Yeah, and no doubt in my mind, D. Yeah, if Dwayne McDuffie and Bruce Timm got on the DCEU, Marvel be dead. They be dead in the water. I see you know. I see you know about Mr. Crowder, kid. Oh yeah. Martial arts and martial arts movies is kind of my thing. So yeah. Hour 22. See, I got my little pink cards. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? I had little issues that I won't talk about, that I won't talk about, that I won't talk about. See, I had a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about. And I wrote that stuff down, man, because I'm like, bruh, it's been a busy week. Didn't like JG Suicide Squad, so for me, James Gunn running things at DC is almost as bad as if Taika Waititi was running things at Marvel. Okay, D. Uncle, bro. You don't like James Gunn. Gotcha. Okay. You know what I was gonna do tonight? Well, what I thought about doing tonight, but then I thought, nah, not tonight, maybe another night. Oh, I got invited. They got this thing here locally. This is called Thursday Night at the Fights. And basically what it is, you show up at this bar the night before to get matched up with an opponent. And then on Thursday, y'all go and there's a ring downtown at the Civic Center. And y'all fight. It's been around like since I got here. You know, I think they call it rough house boxing, but you know, it done got a little more. It ain't like just bare knuckle or you go in there with your jeans. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can, but you know, most of the time now it's mugs who have some kind of boxing experience because don't nobody want to watch somebody swing and miss and fall down and be doing that windmill thing. But anyway, I was gonna go to that, but then I was like, nah, not this week, y'all. Not this week. It's too much, too much going down for me to shirk my duties. So I am here for y'all. Anyone who's not a real comic fan or comic creator isn't good enough, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the Russo brothers seem to be able to do things that people like and are liked for their projects. So yeah, you hate the Russo brothers too? Goodness gracious, D. We can't find nobody you like. It got to be and isn't Jeff Johns a comic book writer? Correct me if I'm wrong. Jeff Johns does write comic books, right? Just checking. Um, look here, y'all. We it shows. Grand Madam, are you going to the Comic Con? Are you going to? You should totally go to the Comic Con. Matter of fact, you say Baltimore. I think my boy Greg Burnham is going to be there. I think I read something on his Facebook page that I think he and Marcus are going to be at Comic Con. And just so you know, Greg Burnham is the guy who wrote Tuskegee Airs. And Tuskegee Airs is basically what if it's Gundam with what if the people flying the Gundams was black and they was in Tuskegee, Alabama at Moton Field. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And Greg is cool people. And if you get a chance to run into Greg or go over to his booth, tell him D-Real said what's up. And if he go, who? D-Real, tell him your Uncle Lewis's friend. He'll know me then. I did a video with him, Grand Madam. I interviewed him on the radio, and I took the radio interview and put it on my page and added pictures and things. So yeah, Greg Burnham should be very familiar to y'all. We're having a Comic-Con next month, I believe. I got to find out who's going to be at the Comic-Con and see if I want to go and see if I want to suit up, if I want to pull out my Green Lantern. I would like to put together a Mr. Terrific cosplay. I would love to put together a Mr. Terrific cosplay. Find some way to have those T-spheres floating around and paint that black T on my face. I would have to shave, huh? Yeah, let's find somebody else. Yeah, Uncle Lewis's friend. He it's actually his cousin, but he's big cousin. So big cousin is just like uncle, you might as well say. You're back, bruh. We don't be knowing you're gone. So okay, I'm glad you're back. Man, I gotta to one of these cons here in the Midwest. Chicago's only 2.5 hours away. Yeah, you totally should. If you've never been to a Comic-Con, if nothing else, Comic-Cons are a great place to score comics. A very great place to score comics. I found the first Todd McFarlane Batman cover comic book, and that joint was in mint condition. I'm like, and I think I only paid like $20 for it. It was, yeah, and it was in real nice condition. So, am I going to do a call-in show one day? We need to get a call-in line. Matter of fact, that's what because the phone that we have at the radio station only has 2 lines. We need to get a multiple line phone and get the multiple line phone set up. If y'all want to get that, well, not y'all, but if y'all gonna call in, because that'll mean, one of us will have to work the lines while one of us is working boards. Not that it can't be done. One person could probably do it, but yeah, I'm there for it. Let me run it by Jasmine, see what she want to do, because it's all about if my on air homie wants to get down like that. If she don't want to get down like that, we fire and ice, we squad. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to be in agreement. I've been to more auto shows than cons over the years. Oh, you're a gearhead. Okay. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Thought I was gonna say it's a great place to score women. I I I have been approached by women at Comic Cons because of something I had on, and they tried to use it as a segue to like, hey, what's up? And whoop 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 and blah blah blah. And hey, you looking kind of blah blah blah. And girl gone. The power of Christ compels you. I still get hit on. I mean, in this day and age, I'm like, what y'all want with an old dude? Y'all, oh, you looking for a sugar daddy? No, no, no. I can't. I, I can't finance nobody. Even if I was not hitched, I don't think I'd be down to finance nobody. I'll do the other two F's, but I don't think I would want to finance you. At this point in my life, you really, if I was single, you would really, 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 really have to be bringing something to the table besides your body and that. We need a podcast. Definitely a call-in show. We can help. Oh, y'all talk about doing a call-in show like Be Real with D Real call-in? Man. Okay. I don't know if I want. Some of y'all seem like y'all mean spirited. Y'all say something to me, I'm hanging the phone up in your face, and you just gonna have to come find. I'm talking. I love all of y'all. We do need a podcast. Well, get at me, man. Get at me. We can. Yeah, you know we can make something happen. We can make something happen. I got resources. We can make something happen. Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Oh, the bird. Okay. My another guy at another radio station was telling me that listens to the show. Shouts out to Josh. Um he told me to start using Streamlab. I probably will. I looked at it and I'm like, I could probably do something with this. I will for sure. I'm a Leo and I love entertaining people. My wife's a Leo. October, August, birthday in August, beginning of August. Nah, I love comics more than cars. It's just easier to get into an auto show. Discord is a good platform too for the YouTube channel. Okay, y'all. All right. You know what? That's a good note to stop on. It is an hour and a half, and it is time to go chomping at the bit for grub. So your man D Real is about to call it a wrap. Let me see. Let's do this. Let's do this professionally. Want to say thank you to everybody that was in the chat tonight. Assura, as always, my man Jeffrey Lane. K Dot stopped in to say what's up. The Kamoyo Kid, of course, my man Theo B in the building as always. Black Claw. I ain't gonna give away his alias, but we already did in here. The lovely and talented Grand Madam Tarot. My man Ray Smith, Nico Bean with the steam, stopped through for a hot second. What's up, young book? My man Lewis Berry, Eon, who didn't give us no spoilers, but I appreciate that gangster in you. Eagles Sixers fan, keeping it real. Eagles Sixers fan, keeping it real. I can respect that, my brother. Back of the bus. Back of the bus came through for a second, said hi. That's what's happening for you youngsters. Miss Alicia Butler. Respect. And I don't, my man D Steezel, of course. And I don't think I have missed anybody else. So, that being said, y'all know this is the spot. I got my little bulletins now where I can give y'all little pieces and splices of things, and we can do surveys. Y'all be checking that. I will be hitting y'all up. Yeah, we said that earlier before you got out, D. But yeah, just rewatch the first 30 minutes. We went in hard. But like I said, I'll be able to start posting in bulletins, doing little surveys and stuff. And I will definitely be hitting y'all with some surveys. Folks like D Steezel, Ashura, y'all should enjoy that because it might be database, might be fact-based, might be opinion-based. Never know. Also, before I forget, should I put a link up to the to where you guys can start donating for the Chadwick Boseman Fund? Should I put a link up for that that'll take you straight to the page, or do y'all want to go on your own and I just send you a link, or do y'all want me to actually set something up? Because it would be a lot easier for y'all to just follow a link and go to the page and donate rather than saying, "Oh, D-Real said he was gonna handle it, and they didn't get none of the money, and D-Real's driving a new sports sedan." Sports sedan? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. It'd probably be easier for me to just put that link and y'all go straight to the page, so there ain't no fuss, no muss, none of that. So that's what we're gonna be doing next week, y'all. We're gonna be donating, we're gonna be giving, we're gonna be showing, and I'm gonna have receipts. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I ain't just talking trash. All right, y'all. Links it is. Links it is. Facts can also be live. Okay, I'm tired. I ain't got time to feel that. A link it is. That link. I put a link on the page, man. Y'all better give. You ain't got to give till it hurts, but give something. You give to the food shortage program. Okay. Well, I'm not putting a link up for the food shortage program, but do you, Jeffrey? I love you for it. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. And as always, I'll be coming at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.